will be the first one into that central hard point. He is going to drop pretty much immediately. 2 down for either side. And this will be one that, you know, is really, really back and forth. We've talked about it time and time again, but really where you start to see some separation is in that second hard point.
Yeah, and you see Theory on your screen. He's going to do a good job of controlling this central hard point. They're doing a great job slaying around. It was Sharp up top. He was able to pick up some nice kills, but Clay getting off to a really hot start. 4-1, 4-2, actually going to miss some shots right there. But no, a lot of time for TK on this first hill.
Yeah, I was about to say, they got 20 points pretty much uncontested to start it off. That was absolutely incredible, because you don't see that very often to kick off hardpoint on retreat here. But we will be on with Goon. He's got a couple players out in front, able to turn, pick up that one. Eventually, he gets a turn and cleans up another. Goonjar is a maniac.
And you know, I had Clayster lit up on the mini-map, and I have JCap lit up now. We're going to go on board with him. They had to set up to this next statue hill. JCap picking up huge kills on rotation. They didn't have it before, but you see now most of the arrows coming in really fast are the Denial players.
And he's able to get a couple at these top steps. He's really holding down this backside. The rest of his squad in and around the hill, but he's going to get pushed. I believe that was from top steps. He needs someone to cover him there as he was watching the backside.
Such a patient push by the players of TK. You see Attach, he's going to be pushed from his left. He's just trying to get out and stay alive, but players from TK all over the hill. Huge break from them, able to take the hill back. Still 30 seconds left on the statue hill.
Yeah, that was a great break. Again, usually this is the one you'll see teams lock it down for a long time, but TK does have a very polished push there, and they did take control, but that was, what, 3 down for TK, so it is going to be back in the hands of Denial. We'll watch replays here. He's watching the backside. You see a player is going to be pushing up. Nice shots there from him. 12 seconds left on this one. They should be able to soak up some time.
And you see replays. He's just going to be watching that back. He's going to pick up kills, but what I really want to see is these kills going into lobby. JCap, the first one there. Nobody rotating for TK onto these hills, so that's how Denial is making a comeback in this game.
And that was a gigantic kill there for JCap, as it was a one-on-one really in this
Nobody
hill.
went out the back,
He
though.
gets the entry kill, and now they've got it pretty well. You saw they got that cave side spawn.
Yeah, you noticed, you know, they were able to push in, get control of the hill off the break, but they had nobody in the back controlling that spawn, and they got a little bit lucky right there. You know, they were able to slay all those players out, and now you see TK spawning far away.
Yeah, that could have got really ugly for Denial, because like you said, I mean, the good side they want to control there is back by the cave, and everyone from TK spawned up, and it was able to flood the hill very quickly, but a great job by Denial to slay it out. We're watching JCap. He's got one pushing outside his door, able to get that. Can he get a second? Great movement there. Incredible stuff. That was fantastic. Great to watch here as Cap's heating up.
We see so many players, you know, time and time again, they jump up and down above the doorways, so you don't know which side to look when you go in. It's an interesting strategy. You know, those exo movements and double jumps playing huge, you know, just changing the game of Call of Duty here in Advanced Warfare.
That player had no idea where
Cap was.
All right, here's Attach. Taking a look here. He's starting off slow, 6 and 10. We've been seeing him put up such big numbers. We'll see if he can get it rolling, but they do have, what, about a 15 or so point advantage right now as TK is starting to flood in for the next hill.
Yeah, we were on with Clay there for a second. You were wondering what he was doing. He was actually going to spawn all his teammates up right by him in that lobby area. But it looks like they're going to be able to break this fairly easily. Clay should have a huge hill here. You know, you look for your AR player to really dominate. I mean, how many times we see Formal for the game, you know, rack up tons of kills here. Clay is just going to sit back and slay and let his subs just keep pushing the opposing team.
Yeah, they got to get somebody in the hill. I mean, it's all well and good of Clay sitting here covering, but he had no.
I don't think you need to do that, though. I think Clay can just sit back and just rally up kills and just wait for his subs to spawn in and just keep flooding that. You see Sharp, he's not going to go anywhere near the hill.
Well, they all would have still got that back spawn, so he really only had to hold on for a few more seconds, and he would have had support, but instead he jumps in and, I mean, just threw his life away pretty much.
It's better to, you know, let nobody get time than to just try and run in, get 2 seconds, and then die and give up control again. So would have liked to see Clay play that a little bit different.
All right, but it is going to be a 5-point advantage right now for Denial, as this is about to be a tie game. TK really doing a great job of bringing it back, as they were down as much as 50 points. We have replays. He's out poolside, going up top wall.
You see those
JCap on the other side.
Yeah, those battles were won by replays over on that pool side. Denial doing such a good job of getting on the rotation early. This map plays a little bit more like a Black Ops 2 style hardpoint map, you know, where you can rotate early and, you know, play for extended periods of times on some of these hills. They're doing a great job doing that, and Clay is a huge part of that, you know, anchoring right now. 21 and 12, just dominating with the AR.
Well, if they keep this up, they're on pace to get really all the time in this final hill in the first rotation. JCap covering the top, moves down. He had 2 players pushing from the back, needs support from his teammates. Theory and Looney picking up 3 kills there to clear it out. Time is going to be going to TK, but there's a little under 20 seconds left in this before we have the second side of rotations.
And the hill is contested. Sharp's just looking the wrong way, and that's actually going to be broken again. Replay's doing a fantastic job getting into these hills, picking up huge kills. Going into the second half, though, Maven, what do you think needs to happen for TK? Personally, I think, Looney really needs to step it up. We talked about him, pre-game, 12 and 19 being their main Slayer, not going to get it done.
Well, really, they just can't start the second side off slow. They didn't do very well through the first couple of hills when Denial really started to take over, really at the Statue Hill. They need a much better performance on that one to bring this back, as they're down about 20 points or so.
Right, TK got off to a fantastic start, taking a chunk of time on this middle
20.
hill.
Yeah, they got the first 20 and then nothing, really.
Because they haven't rotated early, to be honest. You see, every time we look up in the map on the rotations, it's always, to either JCap or Kaliber there, maybe 10, 15 seconds before anybody from TK even considers going over the next hill.
But JCap getting eyes here on middle, trying to cover his team as they are starting to get a little bit more time here, trying to increase this lead as much as they possibly can. Look at Clay's numbers right now. Just notice he already has 28 kills, 17 deaths to go with it. He's blowing everybody out of the water.
And you can see 10 seconds right here. Cap already moving towards the next hill. It's going to be interesting to see off the spot what the players on Denial do, and they're all going to start to rotate. Somebody needs to push out that pool side, though. You see players from TK trying to attack over there, and Attach actually won a pretty nice gun battle in the kill feed over there on that pool side.
And yep, the early rotation from JCap so far paying off, but all of his team dying there. You see, and Sharp's going to be able to win a big gunfight and give his teammates a fortune at spawn here, as they're going to be pushing up the backside. The Repays and Kaliber both get one. Sharp able to answer back, but it's not enough. The lead keeps increasing for Denial, up almost 70 points now, 3.5 to play, Matt. And this is the one where TK struggled last time, and they're struggling again.
Yeah, and you see they're all going to spawn out poolside. They're going to have one teammate. It's going to be Sharp. He's going to just wait on top of that pool landing, and he's just going to try and pick up some kills, but nobody from TK can get close to the hill. Denial doing a great job just trading these kills off.
I think in the second hill for both of these, it's been what, TK might have gotten like 10 points of all available points here. Denial's really been shutting it down. We will watch Theory, see if he can come up with some clutch kills. Not able to turn on that player. His teammate Looney, though, however, does get a 2-piece. They're going to be able to get a little bit of time, but it's just garbage time at this point. There's 5 seconds left.
And here's going to be a huge battle. If Replays can pick up these kills in the back, they're going to control that spawn. That's exactly what you want. You see the players from Denial spawning right up next to that hill. They're going to be able to control this one for an extended period of time. TK just a little bit slow, fighting for that garbage time consistently.
And this is one of those games we talked about. What goon are you going to get? The goon that really goes off or struggles? He's 17 and 26 right now, lagging behind every other player in the lobby. He's got to get it going, Matt.
Oh, he needs to get it going. And right now, Sharp needs to lock down this poolside with that ball. You see players spawning up in front of him. They're going to have to just kind of run straight down that map. If you're Denial, you consider, trying to rotate down to that right-hand side, fight it from there. It takes a little bit longer, but you're up. You have a lead. No reason to just kind of keep feeding and feeding and feeding and set yourself up for a bad next hill as well.
All right, 60-point advantage with just over 2 to play here. 20 seconds left on this hard point before the the next rotation comes up. They're inside of Art. TK getting as much time as they can. They should get the final 10 seconds or so. So it'll be what, about a 30-point advantage going into this hill outside?
Yeah, absolutely, and it's going to be Denial. They're going to just rotate there first. You saw Sharp, the only one from TK, going over to that next hill. You can see just completely dominated by the players of Denial on the minimap. Something that you're going to keep pointing out in this game. They've just out-rotated and outplayed the hardpoint game of TK, the Denial guys.
Well, this was probably the best hardpoint from the first half for TK. I think they held, that's when we saw Clay kind of overextend and push in. They locked down a lot of time here. If they can do that again, they're going to be right back in this one, but right now, time going in for Denial.
JCap, he's just going to try and cut across mid-map. If he can pick up this kill, that would be huge, and it's actually going to be Goon. He's going to be able to pick that one up and push straight down into that hill. He's going to pick up another, and TK, they're making a little bit of a comeback here, Maves.
I think since I mentioned Goon having 17 kills, he's gone like 10 and 4 since then. So he's really, really turned it up. They're trying to bring this one back, but time is not on their side. They have just over 60 seconds to play and down about 40 points.
And you notice Clay changing the way he played that hill. Up until the last 10 seconds, didn't even think about pushing in, just slayed at a distance, and he is absolutely on fire here in the loser bracket final, starting off 42 and 29.
He's having an incredible weekend.
Just
he's
having
been
an insane weekend.
Out of his mind, but TK is not out of this yet. They're having the points come in. This is going to be the final hill here. There's enough time for them to come back if they can lock this one down, and that's going to be Looney dying at wall. That's a big one because they're going to flood in over the hill now. They're going to be coming in. That's a big defense there. 3 down right now for Denial, but Attach gets a huge 2-piece. They're down 13, 30 seconds to play.
Yeah, and you see Theory, he's going to be trying to pick up kills, and it's going to be Clay who's going to break that with that bow. He's going to pick up another Goon, going to be able to take him out. TK trying to mount this comeback here. Only 19 seconds left, though.
And I think they might be able to do it. They're down 6 right now. The comeback is on. We've seen them do it time and time again this weekend. They're only down 2, under 10 seconds to play, but that's 4 down for TK.
Clay and attachment, absolutely massive right there. Clay with the bow, able to just jump into those hills. 46 kills from Clay, so you can see he is so hyped in the booth over there. No, the guys from TK, it's another tough game from them. I mean, you see those guys, I'm looking down at them, you know, well, that kind of gave that one away. You know, 2 heartbreaking losses in a game 5 in a round 11, and then this at the end of this hard point. Oh, that's 2 tough games back-to-back for TK.
That's the type of game that they've been winning all weekend long, really. Just those comebacks at the final second. We saw them do it, what,
You can't bank on those, though.
I know.